Why didn't you do this part?
It's extra credit. You don't have to do it.
Why don't you do it anyway?
Because I don't have to.
But it shows that you're willing to make an extra effort.
But I'm not.
Do it anyway.
Why?
Jake, if you spent as much time doing the work as you do arguing about it, we'd be done by now.
I am done. This is extra.
Hey.
Hey, you're home early.
Alan, if you got something to say, why don't you just come out and say it?
You're home early?
Yeah, that's smart. Keep pushing me.
Wow. Did you see that?
Yeah, you took my ice cream.
Just out of curiosity, what the hell happened in your brother's bathroom?
Nothing.
Dad was wrestling on the floor with a naked lady.
The quiet ones are always the freaks.
Jake, I was not wrestling.
But she was naked.
She was taking a shower, and I didn't know she was in there, and when I reached in to turn it off, she was startled, and it was completely innocent, and there's absolutely no reason to tell your mother, understand?
Sure. By the way, you have to sign my math test.
Oh, okay. D minus? Jake, how do you get a D minus?
I don't know. How do you get wrapped up in a shower curtain with a naked lady?
Did you show this to your mother?
No,
Why not?
because I didn't catch her doing anything.
Okay, I'll sign this. But you are going to go straight to your room and study so that this doesn't happen again.
Right, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. If you want something from Dad, now's a good time.
Hey, Judith.
Charlie, have you said derogatory things about me to Jake?
No. Why? Did you want me to?
I don't understand why he's behaving like this, ignoring me, avoiding me, acting like I'm the enemy.
But you get why I'm doing it, right?
I got it!
Well, Judith, I don't know what to tell you. He's certainly not getting his attitude from us.
Absolutely not.
It's your mother!
You talk to her.
Hell no, I talked to her last time.
Choose you for it.
Odds.
Once, twice, three, shoot.
Odds, you got to talk to her.
No.
Hey, but you said you were
I
gonna...
lied.
Leave a message at the beep. Big.
I wish there were a better way to deal with Mom.
There is, but we're both too pretty for jail. What?
Man,
Okay, well, that's the game.
Dad, cut my allowance.
Sure. Here.
Thanks. Here.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Wait, you're taking my son's allowance on a football bet?
Hey, when he wins, I pay off, minus the vig.
Minus the vig. You're charging him for the privilege of making a bet.
That's what the VIG is, Dad. Duh.
Let's face it, he's not going to learn this stuff in school.
I don't care. Give him his allowance back.
Fine.
You get no allowance. That's your punishment for gambling.
Told you he'd do that.
Yeah, you did.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Morning.
Morning.
What are you doing?
Making my world-famous huevos rancheros for my brother and nephew.
No kidding. What stupid thing did you do you're trying to make up for?
Why do you always just assume that... I slept with Jake's teacher.
Oh, Charlie, did you learn nothing from the den mother fiasco?
It's worse. The kid found out.
What about your brother?
He doesn't know yet.
Oh, hey, you made breakfast. What's the occasion?
No occasion, just trying to help out.
Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Good morning, Berta.
Morning, you goofy, clueless bastard.
Nice to see her in a pleasant mood for a change.
Yeah, sit down. Have some huevos.
Oh, gracias.
Fresh squeezed orange juice?
Oh, you squeezed this?
No, it says it on the can.
Okay, what stupid thing did you do?
Well, funny thing. I slept with Miss Pasternak.
Charlie, what were you thinking? What if Jake finds out?
Okay,
Oh, no. How?
he woke up in the middle of the night and I...
What, you brought her here? Did you learn nothing from the den mother fiasco?
Yeah, I kept him from getting suspended.
Oh, that's how?
You're welcome.
Are you crazy?
No, but I have a sneaking suspicion Miss Pasternak may be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry, I'll deal with it.
Oh, that makes me feel much better. So, how did Jake take it? Did he freak out?
Not as much as you.
Morning.
See, he's fine.
Jake, do you want to talk about what you saw last night with Uncle Charlie and Mrs. Pasternak?
Oh, God, that really happened?
Good, Alan. Way to go.
Dad, can I be homeschooled?
Listen, Jake. Don't worry. You go to school. Don't say anything to anybody. I'll tell her I can't see her anymore, and we'll all forget this ever happened.
Man, it's like Cub Scouts all over again. Is this the new Oshikuru Demon Samurai?
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
It's being turned into a Saturday morning cartoon, and they asked me to write the theme song.
Awesome.
Yeah? Want to hear what I got so far?
Sure. So I'll be like the first kid in the world to hear this.
Yep. Now, this is just a rough version, but you get an idea of the feel of it.
Okay.
Oh, 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 Shikuru, oh, 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 Shikuru, my, he's a demon samurai. Who's the guy who had to die? Oh, Shikuru.
Boy, that really blows.
Excuse me?
Did you even read the comic?
Yeah, I looked it over.
Oh, really? What's it about?
It's about this guy named Oshikuru who dies and comes back as, what do you call it, samurai. And he's a demon.
No, it's about a teenage boy in a futuristic society who's possessed by the tortured soul of a feudal Japanese warrior condemned to walk the earth fighting the evil he once embodied.
So what's your point?
He lives in a dark world. He battles the spirits of the damned. Your thing doesn't capture the mood at all. It just blows.
Okay, you said blows already.
Did I say big baby chunks?
All right, fine. Thanks for your input. Now, why don't you go read Lord of the Flies and let me do my job?
Well, if your job is ruining a great comic book, you can call it a night.
I heard that.
Good.
Don't know what he did, Charlie. The teacher just called and told me to come get him.
Well, I want it on the record that if the kid was running a blackjack game under the bleachers, he didn't necessarily get the idea from me. What? I said he didn't.
Well, I can assure you he did not learn that kind of crass behavior from me.
You know, maybe I should wait in the hall.
Hold on. What is he doing here?
Well, my car's in the shop, and Charlie was nice enough to give me a ride.
No, Charlie was nice enough to call you a cab, but you wouldn't take it.
So what's going on?
Your son gave his teacher the bird.
Okay, I want it on the record that he didn't necessarily...
Charlie, just leave it alone. What exactly happened?
Well, I was writing on the board, and he thought I couldn't see him.
Is this true?
Yeah, I really thought she couldn't see me.
I'm afraid this kind of behavior is grounds for suspension.
Maybe we can catch a matinee.
Jake, why did you flip Miss Pasternak off?
Excuse me. We don't end our sentences with prepositions. We say, why did you flip off Miss Pasternak?
I think that answers your question.
Jake, why did you flip off Miss Pasternak?
Because she picks on me?
Jake, I don't treat you any differently than any of the other students.
Yeah, right.
Shut up.
You know what? I think I'd like to talk to your parents alone now.
Come on, Jake.
What, I don't even get to tell my side.
Buddy, you're 11. You have no side.
This isn't my fault. I was provoked.
You were provoked?
Yeah, it means...
I know what it means. And it doesn't matter. What you need to do now is apologize.
But I'm not sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. Just say it. And look it. You've got those big, cute kid eyes. Use them.
That would be lying.
That's your line in the sand, you mutton head. You just flipped off your teacher.
Yeah, but I was being honest.
And look where it got you.
Oh. I think I just lost my innocence.
So, what do you think? You want to go bowling today? Maybe catch a movie?
No, I'm gonna take another bath.
He does know there's an ocean out there, right?
Well, Greg doesn't want him in the ocean. He wants him to spend some more time training in a pool. In fact, my son's a little unhappy about being here this weekend because he wanted to go snorkeling in Greg's pool.
He's got a boat and a pool? Man, I guess you can afford a lot of cool stuff and you don't have to sell your blood and sperm to make alimony payments.
Hey, my relationship with my son is not based on having cool stuff.
I'm lucky for you. Hey, come on, look at the bright side.
Oh, what bright side, Charlie? Delineate the bright side.
Yeah, maybe one weekend Greg could let us take a couple of chicks out on the boat.
Why on earth would he lend us his boat?
He's tight with Jake, we're tight with Jake, we've got an in.
Are you not hearing any of my pain? My son likes Judith's boyfriend better than me.
Yeah, I don't even know him and I like him better than you.
You'd think I'd learn.
Hello, Mom?
I can't talk to you now, Charlie. Get that out of your mouth. Are you an animal?
Mom? Hello? Hello?
And grind, and step, and... Whoa! You don't understand, Charlie. It was a women's volleyball team, and I could have been the volleyball.
Get your priorities straight, will you?
I've got my priorities straight. I've had a kid for 11 years, but I've never had group sex.
Alan, you didn't miss anything. It's an overrated male fantasy.
Really?
No, are you kidding?
You better be scarred for life.
Mom?
Oh, hello, boys.
What happened? Where's Jake?
I sent him up to take a bath. He had hot dogs and spaghetti in his hair.
Why would he have hot dogs and spaghetti in his hair?
Because he wouldn't eat squab. Squab.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
We just wanted to see how things were going.
They're okay.
See? He's fine. Let's go back to the bar.
You take me with you. Jake?
Yeah?
Did you turn the water off in the bathtub?
Say goodbye to Grandma.
Goodbye, Grandma.
Night,
Why are you trading this car in? Didn't you just get it?
Yeah, but there's a banging noise that's driving me crazy.
I don't hear anything.
You're not in my head.
Hey, as long as you're getting rid of it. Mind if I take it for a little spin?
Get real.
I promise, I'll go really slow.
Forget it. It's not gonna happen.
Is that a footprint up there? I don't get it. This is exactly like your other car.
No, it's not. Listen, no banging.
Well, I think you should have gotten a cool car like Greg.
Hey, do yourself a favor and stop worshiping this dude. There's already a guy in your life who's worth looking up to and modeling yourself after.
Dad?
Okay, two guys.
Well, I still don't understand why my mom had to break up with Greg.
Hey, it could have been worse. She could have married him and then broken up with him. When I was your age, I was already on my third stepfather. I kind of liked the second one.
Well, how do you feel?
How do you think I felt? I was pissed off.
Yeah, well, so am I.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't be. But you can't blame your mother. She's got to do what's right for her. You understand?
I guess.
Good. You had the just say no talk with Jake, right?
Of course. Why? What talk did you have with him?
No talk. It's just that he's... Nah, it'll be more fun if you see it.
I'm guessing you don't mean fun for me.
Tell the truth. How proud do you feel at this moment?
What the hell is he doing?
I don't know, but $10 says he hits the ceiling if we turn on the garbage disposal.
Jake, what are you doing?
Breathing?
Breathing. Any particular reason you're doing that in the sink?
I have to practice.
Man, the girls are gonna love him when he grows up.
Jake?
Yes?
I'll bring him up.
Hey, that's not funny. I could have drowned.
Yeah, and then we'd have found your body days later, washed up on the dish rag.
Where do you get all this snorkel stuff?
Greg bought it for me.
Greg?
Yeah, you know, Dr. Melnick, Mom's boyfriend. He's a real cool guy. He's gonna teach me how to scuba dive after I'm under snorkel.
We're gonna need a bigger sink.
He's got a gigantic boat with bedrooms on it and scuba tanks and wetsuits. We're gonna go diving off Catalina. Wait till you see the flippers he bought me.
Well, Judith's boyfriend sounds like quite a guy.
Yeah.
You okay with that?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
This can be a real sensitive area for a lot of divorced guys.
I know.
Ex-wife sleeping with another man, son starting to bond with him.
Yeah.
Big boat.
Charlie, what's your freaking point here?
No point. Just drilling for the nerve. Word of advice, don't date women who live near the airport. It's impossible to sleep in.
I'll try to remember that.
Wish I knew her well enough to bring her back here.
Well, maybe next time.
Next time?
Lunch ready?
It's right here. What are you doing? That was for Jake.
I don't see his name on it. Oh.
Okay, fine. You'll have half a sandwich and a banana and maybe an orange and what the hell? An artichoke.
An artichoke?
Maybe you can trade it for something good.
With who? One of the slow kids?
Give it a shot. Tell him it's a puppy.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I forgot. I have to write 5 insightful questions I'd ask George Washington.
What? Last night you said you had no homework.
Dad, I just said I forgot.
Okay, fine. You'll do it in the car.
I was planning to do my math in the car. President Washington, question number 1. Have you ever thought of coming back from the dead as a zombie?
Jake, I don't think that's what your teacher had in mind.
Do you want to do it?
No, you're doing fine.
Question 2. Can you eat human flesh with wooden teeth?
Hi, Lorraine. I'm running a little late. Could you move my 9:30 to 10, my 10 to 10:30, and, well, you see where this is going. Well, you don't have a fever.
I told you he's fine. Let's go.
Charlie, he threw up in your umbrella stand. Did you miss that?
So, Vegas is full of people who throw up. They built that city on a sea of vomit.
I'm okay, I can go.
That's the spirit.
You really want to drive 5 hours through the desert with a puking kid in the back of your new Mercedes?
He can stick his head out the window. Let the guy behind us worry about it.
We're not going.
Oh, come on. It's probably just something he ate.
All right. What have you eaten in the last 24 hours?
Well, let's see. 2 bowls of Cocoa Puffs, a couple of blueberry Pop-Tarts, a bag of string cheese. That reminds me, we need more string cheese. Then for lunch, a Hot Pocket and a bagel bite. Then dinner, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and a bologna sandwich.
Okay, it's not what he ate.
Then for snack, I had a glass of Tang and some Cheetos.
That explains the orange vomit.
It's probably some kind of stomach virus.
Oh, please, I throw up all the time. It's just nature's way of saying everybody out of the pool.
I'm putting him to bed. Come on.
They have beds in Vegas?
What if he needs a doctor?
They have doctors in Vegas? I bet if we looked around, we could find a casino with a hospital theme. You know, Caesar's Sinai or something.
I'll get it. Hello? Hey, Mom. Fine. Nothing. Oh, yeah, I threw up in Uncle Charlie's umbrella stand and we're going to Vegas.
What kind of a father are you?
Hey, I am a good father. The minute he threw up, I canceled the trip.
But you were planning to take my 11-year-old child to Las Vegas.
It's really a family town now. The mob hardly has any influence at all anymore.
Oh, good, Charlie. That helps.
When were you planning on telling me about this trip?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Mom.
Oh, good, Jake. That helps.
Honey, why don't you go lie down?
Why? I'm fine. Uncle Charlie, is it too late to get our beds down with Coop?
What bets?
Who's Coop?
Go lie down. You're delirious.
Morning.
Morning.
I feel bad about last night.
That's okay. I forgive you.
I didn't apologize.
Well, then I guess I'm just a bigger man than you are. I'm kidding. Forget about it.
Okay.
So what do you want to do with Jake today?
I don't know, how about a barbecue?
Well, I'm sure the kid's delicious, but I think I'd rather have hamburgers.
Hey, Dad, check it out. Mom bought me new shoes.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah, they were really expensive.
I'll bet.
She said to give you the bill.
What? Why do I get the bill?
So you can give me a check to pay her back.
Why?
She doesn't trust me with cash.
No, why should I be buying your shoes?
You didn't. Mom did.
This is so wrong. I mean, I send her a child support check every month, which is supposed to include things like clothing, food, shoes.
Alan, you're like an Alzheimer's victim in a whorehouse.
Excuse me?
You're constantly surprised that you've been screwed. And you don't want to pay for it.
What else do we have to eat?
You mean other than the $50 worth of sushi and my carpet?
Yeah.
I don't suppose you'd eat squab.
No.
Do you even know what it is?
No. But it sounds pretty creepy. Squab.
Well, what would you eat?
Pretty much anything, except sushi and squab. Squab, squab. Squab, 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 squab.
Stop it.
Sorry. Squab.
Would you eat spaghetti?
I love spaghetti.
Great. Would you prefer vermicelli or linguine?
Spaghetti.
All right. What would you like on it? Puttanesca, bolognese, milanese, olive oil and truffles?
How about squab? I'm just kidding. Ketchup.
Of course.
And sliced up hot dogs.
Unbelievable. My grandson is a hillbilly.
Hey. Hello. Were you just up in Uncle Charlie's room?
Yeah.
Did you see my Game Boy?
No. Did you see my husband?
The old guy?
Yeah.
He's in the kitchen.
Thanks.
That's weird. If I was a Game Boy, where would I be?
I am.
What's new in school?
Almost got an A on my paper.
What do you mean, almost?
Gotta see.
Okay, that's fine. That's an improvement.
Minus.
Still, here's your dollar.
You're paying him for a C minus?
That was our deal. $1 for every C, a car for every A.
Car?
Safest bet in the world. So, what was the report about?
What we did last weekend?
No kidding.
Yeah, and guess what else happened? Trevor Griffin saw a ginormous rat in the cafeteria.
Yeah. But about the paper, you wrote about everything that happened here last weekend?
Well, everything but the boring stuff.
Oh, this could be problematic.
No, it's called summarizing.
Can I see it?
Sure, but it's at Mom's house. I gave it to her to read this weekend.
He's 11. There's no way it stands up in court.
Does this smell funny to you? This makes no sense.
It's math. It makes perfect sense.
Then I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
No, you just have to do the work.
Or maybe I have a learning disability or a syndrome of some sort.
You don't have a learning disability, you're just lazy.
Maybe that's the syndrome.
See you later. And by later, I'm hoping tomorrow.
Is there anything in your shower I need to know about?
Oh, come on. That's the most action you've had in months.
I have a loose tooth.
Can't you just be happy for me? The woman I love is back in my life.
That's great. I'm thrilled. I can't eat apples.
I'll bring you back some applesauce from Lisa's. Her kid needs to lay off the fiber anyway.
Oh, yeah. How's that working out?
With the kid? She's great. I love kids.
Really? Really? Tell me, how many diapers have you changed so far?
Well, none actually, but I am credited with an assist.
Have you fed the baby?
No.
Dressed the baby?
No.
Bathed the baby?
What's your point, Alan?
Nothing. Have fun.
Thanks. I intend to. Don't think I don't know what you're doing.
See, this one is wrong. This is wrong. Jake, you have to check your work. These are careless mistakes.
Maybe I'm not careless. Maybe I ate lead paint as a child.
Here, do it again.
Fine. Dad, are you and Mom related?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, if you marry your cousin, your kids will be stupid, right?
Jake, you're not stupid. Your mother's not my cousin, and you're not going anywhere until you do your homework.
I have somewhere to go. What you doing?
I'm working.
You're not gonna get much done with the TV on.
What are you, my mother?
Your mother says that too?
Listen, when you write music for a living, you have to wait for inspiration. Nope, not yet.
Hey, Charlie, you want to come to the movies with us?
He can't. He's working.
On what? Liver failure?
Wonderful. He's my mother, you're my doctor.
Oh, I assume you finished reading Lord of the Flies for your book report?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. How'd you like it?
I thought it was a timeless American classic.
I see. So tell me, what's it about?
You mean the book?
Yeah, the book.
It's called Lord of the Flies. And it's about a really big fly that all the other flies pray to.
You thought he didn't read it.
Oh, I was just joking. It's more like Charlotte's Web, but from the fly's point of view.
Oh, Jake, you've had more than a week. Well, why didn't you read the book?
I I've been waiting for inspiration.
Attaboy.
Okay. How's this for inspiration? We're not going to the movies, and you're not doing anything else until you finish reading that book.
That's not fair.
Of course it's fair. We had a deal and you didn't keep your end of it.
Oh, so now 2 wrongs make a right?
Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Look, Jake, you're really gonna like this book if you give it a chance. It's about kids stranded on a deserted island.
How'd they get stranded?
Their plane crashes.
Oh, really? Then what happens?
Well, this one kid named Ralph becomes their leader, and they form this society, and just read the book.
One big fly, huh?
Hey, I took a shot. Hey, it's on. That's not what we wrote. That's your original sucky version.
What can I tell you? Network like that one better.
What, are they brain damaged?
Welcome to show business, kid.
I still think it's snappy.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting noted scholar and A student, Jake Harper. Woo!
You got an A?
I got it.
All right, way to go.
Congratulations, Jake!
Thanks, Grandma. It's my first day this year.
Really? Well, it's not too soon then.
Mom, leave it alone.
I'm not saying anything. I think it's wonderful. Did anybody else in your class get an A?
Almost everybody. Why?
Oh, I was just curious as to how hard the test was.
It doesn't matter, Mom. Still an A.
And an A is very nice. I just don't know why you're making such a big fuss if they're just handing them out like rubella vaccinations.
No, looks like a pretty hard test to me.
No, it was easy.
Yeah, that's because you studied. You earned that A.
Winnie Cho got an A+.
You hear that? Wendy Cho got an A+.
Wendy Cho is a freak of nature. She cloned a goldfish for the science fair. We can't compare Jake to her.
Well, who should we compare him to then? The paste eaters and the unibrowns? Darling, if you set the bar low in childhood, he may never reach the heights he's capable of. You're condemning him to a life of failure and mediocrity. Is that what you want, Jake? A life of failure and mediocrity? No? You see, he may well be sharper than you give him credit for.
I'm gonna go to my room.
I am putting that A paper up on the fridge.
Wow, Texas used to be a separate country. Why'd we change that?
This is gonna be a sucky weekend.
Try spending it with an 11-year-old who does nothing but complain.
You mean me?
Well, no wonder they gotta write your name in your underwear.
What am I supposed to do?
Watch TV.
There's nothing on.
Play a video game.
I played them all.
Read a book.
You're right. Who's the moron now?
Okay. Here's a rainy day activity. There are 12 college basketball games on this weekend. Dial this number and ask for Coop. Tell him you're calling for Mr. Bo Jingles and write down everything he tells you.
Do I get to make some of the picks this time?
You got money?
If you pay me what you owe me.
Well, you're getting an education here. That's priceless.
What's going on?
Just talking about picking colleges.
I like Duke.
Over Wake Forest?
I got a hunch.
You've got him thinking about college already?
You're welcome.
Then